Hi guys, welcome back to my craft room. So I did a little bit of hauling over the weekend. Thought I would come on and share with you everything I got. I did go to Joann's and Hobby Lobby this time. It's been a while since I've been to Hobby Lobby. Oh my gosh. But let's start with Joann's. I've got a few. Oh my gosh. They had all of their Halloween, well, I don't know if it's going to be all of their Halloween fabrics, but most of it. And you know what happens when there's Halloween fabric? There's remnants. That's like my favorite thing to get, just remnants. So this is actually a Hocus Pocus fabric. Make sure I'm not cutting into the fabric there. So cool. The design is so neat. Look at that. Oh my. It's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. Oh, it's so cool. I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna make with them. You know, most of the time it just sits in a bag underneath my bed. I did also pick up a small embroidery hoop. I have a project planned in mind, and I haven't quite decided the base of it yet. I'm thinking an embroidery hoop. I'm not quite sure. It's one of those, like, as soon as I start working on it, it'll probably determine itself. Now, I did go in specifically for a few things in mind. I have to do a Christmas in July for the monthly card collab, which I'm late. It's supposed to go up today, and it's, 2 o'clock. So I wanted to go in there and see if there was anything I could find. I had an idea in my mind of flamingos with Santa hats. And there were no flamingo stamps. None. Well, actually, there was a rubber stamp, but it was small, and it had, like, a really kind of weird design that I was like, And I was trying to find a Santa hat stamp. Nothing. Nothing at all. So, I did a backup idea. I saw that Hero Arts had a palm tree layering stamp, and I was like, okay, I'll go with that. That might be cool in the background of whatever I decide to do, if I can find. Well, at that point I was like, okay, there's no stamp, so I have to find a sticker or something. But I was like, it might be cool to put in a... Oh, that's cute. It might be cool to put in some palm trees in the background. And there was a Hero Arts layering stamp. And I was like, that's kind of expensive for, like, I would only use the one stamp, the palm tree. But as I was looking through the magazine, actually I'll leave that on so you guys can see it. Magazines, which is my favorite thing. I love getting these stamp sets. So they had this guy. Lots of beachy things. There's a corgi. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. And then it also came with this little individual one. I thought that was pretty cute too. So, I always have to pick up a magazine. I did look for Kim and see if there were some more of the bundles, the mega bundles, and they didn't restock any of that. That was the only new one. And there was only one of those left, so it went fast. Alright, so I did pick up some little embellishments, some little snowflakes. I want to get a snowflake confetti punch. I don't think that's a thing. Kind of like my heart and star punches. I'd like to get something like that, but I don't think it's a thing. I haven't seen anything yet. They also had this, and I was like, oh, that would be a cool backup. Especially if I did the palm trees in the background. Kind of martinis. And then I picked up the Santa hats. because I needed some. Because apparently I can't find a Santa hat stamp. I'll have to look online. It's something I really should have in my stash. So, they didn't have flamingos, but I saw these guys, and I was like, that might be interesting. And then I paired the little Santa hats on top of one of them, and they fit so perfectly. Here, let me... There. They're just the perfect size to go right on their noggin. So I'm gonna try and figure something out with those, because they're quite interesting colors and designs. We'll see how that happens later in the day. I have a feeling the video's not going to come out until like 5:30 in the afternoon. So it's like, yeah, it's delayed. It's one of those things. This plastic sheet getting everywhere. Okay. When I first walked in, I was gonna see if they had their My Happy Planner stuff on sale still. They didn't. But they had their new 2020. I kind of don't want to... Can I just slide this off, or is it stuck on? Oh no, it's stuck on. They have their new 2022 collection of the Mickey and Minnie, the Disney. And I was like, dang, I'm gonna end up paying full price for a planner after I got sucked in with the clearance planner. I'm gonna try and do a quick little flip through. It has such a cool design this year. Oh my gosh, it's this like summery, deserty, like these Mickey cacti. So cool. But it has such a cool design. And I was like, I'm about to pay full price for a planner. That's what happens. You get sucked into the clearance item, and then you end up having to pay full price because you like it so much. Happens all the time. But that's going to be saved for next year. Actually, it probably starts... When does it start? Oh, it does actually start in January. So it's going to be sitting sitting for a little bit. I also saw this guy, an ephemera pack. It looked pretty cool. It's got some vellum, some butterflies, some greenery. I don't know. It looked interesting. Oh, I did pick up a monstera leaf. Oh wait, or is this hibiscus? Oh, it doesn't tell me. I'm pretty sure that's a monstera. That was on sale, so I was like, that'd be pretty good to have in the stash, because I always love to do the tropical stuff. So now these were supposed to be on sale, but they were not. I ended up having to pay full price for them, and I didn't notice. So I'm a little angry about that, but I mean, they're still pretty cool, so I'm okay with it. I figured this would be good for my project that I'm doing with the rooster beads that I showed. Come on. Last week? Was it 2 weeks ago? I don't remember. And then I also picked up this guy. It's like a beaded aluminum wire. I thought that might be a good base as well. I haven't quite decided yet, though. There's supposed to be one more thing in there. For some reason I can't. There we go. Ah, here it is. And then I was like, okay, if I don't use the wire, then I can always do this leather. Oh, it is real leather. Oh. This red leather. Kind of tie it off. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. And then we also, that's all of the Joanns. I'm excited about that large summer stamp set. Now, Hobby Lobby, I don't typically go into, but for some reason, well, actually I know the reason, it's called Kim. Kim has made me want to go back in. I did grab all of their paper gift bags were on sale. I think it was half off. So I picked up my normal size, 5.5 by 8.5, or 5 1/4 by 8.5 essentially. And then I picked up a primary. I've been working on the same stack, and the colors are just like so out there. It's really hard to really hard to pair things with them. So it's gonna be nice to have some normal. I also picked up these guys. So something about me, if you guys haven't gathered, if something's on clearance and I really enjoy making them, I just buy them all. If I know I'm going to use them, I'll just buy them and like hoard them until I use them. So these were on clearance again, and I have been searching for some little bags on Amazon and even some other places, and it was pretty much the same price as just getting the big ones. So I was like, I'm not paying that for a little bag. Realistically, I should just be making these myself, but it's nice to just have them ready whenever I want to use them as a base. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of 12 of the white ones, and these are 4 by 5 1/4. I want to make some sets, like actual, like sets of, probably like 6, maybe, I would think. I thought these would be really good for Christmas bags. If there's like an ugly Christmas party, ugly Christmas sweater party. And I got 3 of the craft. Okay, and then I also grabbed 2 sets of 50, well, 100 cards and envelopes. Just plain A2 white. I always am running out, so and normally I would make my own, but I'm also running out of white cardstock, so of my 110 pound. So and the thing is, Walmart hasn't restocked their 110 pound, so I can't go to Staples because they closed down, and now I can't get it at Walmart, so I'm gonna have to either try another Walmart or go to another city. Well, I mean, I'd have to go to another city for the Walmart too. Actually, I think I don't even know if Staples is still open any other places. I have to check that, but I'm running out of places. I find cheap 110 pound cardstock and then they decide to get rid of it. I also picked up some foil paper. You guys know how much I love my gold, so I was like, I saw this and I'm like, Christmas cards. The blue and the green and the red. I'm not sure about the yellow and the orange. I'll have to get in there and see, but look at that red with some poinsettias. You know, I might stick this in with the Away in the Manger. Actually, it might not fit, because the Away in the Manger is a lot more rustic. Yeah, but I mean, it's still really pretty stuff. Alright. Now, again, clearance items, if, you know, if I love them and I know I'll use them, or, you know, gift them, I grab them. Got some really little stuff in the bottom. They gave me a giant bag. Just one giant bag for all of it. Okay, that's all of the little stuff. So I grabbed, I think, 7 of these. Kim actually gifted me, I think it was this exact set. When was that? Was it last year? And I've been really liking it. I use it for a few things, and then I put it in the Christmas in July stash. I haven't used them yet for that, but I figured I would go ahead and pick them up since they were only 62 cents. And then I picked up some extras. But I know I can always just stick that in any mail because they're so small and light. And I think Christmas is one of those that everybody likes receiving Happy Mail of. Again, for my project, I needed, well, I didn't need, but I would have liked some bells. They had some littler ones, but they, like, when I rang them, they didn't sound too great. But these, they sound pretty cool. They're kind of large, so it's going to be interesting to work with. We'll see how that works, but, and then I also got some memory wire. We'll see if I end up using that or if it's just going to go in the stash and used for something else. In beading as well, I grabbed some clearance items. There's some different little guys. This company was actually half off anyway, but I didn't feel like looking through their bead wall. And then they have some of their Christmas stuff out already, and I was looking through their jewelry. They only had a few pieces of the jewelry items, and I decided to grab this guy. There were a few, and I was like, oh. I almost grabbed them all, but I was like, no, we're just gonna do one thing, one Christmas item for Christmas in July, and I'm gonna make a bookmark with this guy. He's gonna be going in all of those Christmas books I love to read. I thought it was so cool with the jingle bells, so I'm gonna make a bookmark with him. And that is everything. Everything in my... I spent less than I did at that one Joann's haul. I think I spent like $150 for all of both Hobby Lobby and Joann's, so not bad at all. Most of the Paper Studios, well, every Paper Studio item was half off, so it kind of worked out. I gotta stock up on a lot of my bases, just basics in general. But that is my haul. After this video, I will be I'm gonna be making it. It'll probably be up around 5:30 in the afternoon. But look a little later and you'll see that monthly card collab will be up. And it should be cool, hopefully. Ooh. I'm a little hesitant about it. But thanks so much for hanging out with me while I showed you my haul. I hope you guys are having a crazy day. Good crazy, not bad crazy. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.